Hey guys, my name is Will Akers and this is my first Arthritis Foundation class. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the warm-up. Walk forward and backward. Just going to keep doing this for a little bit now. Just walking forward and backward. Forward and backward. I'll be glancing over to my right to see my lesson plan here. We're going to progress with this and get some. We're going to extend our hands. Now we're going to do some high knees in place. And with these high knees, we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. One shoulder at a time at first. Then we can progress to both. Doing a good job. Now we're going to do some butt kicks and do some wrist circles with those. Now we're going to move to some lateral steps. With these lateral steps, we're going to put some more shrugs back in. Doing a good job so far, everybody. Let's get back to a nice little walk forward. We're going to extend the hands again. And back to high knees and wrist circles. But this time, let's go backwards with the wrist circles. Go counterclockwise. Good. Just going to go back to the lateral steps here. We're also going to throw in a shoulder retraction. Step, retract, step, retract, step, retract, step, retract. Good. Now we're going to do butt kicks again. And we're going to throw in some circles with our shoulders. Backwards. Now let's switch to forward. Make sure our body's nice and loose. All right, let's move into our flexibility here. We're going to do shoulder circles again. Forward and backwards. And let's go back. Everybody's doing a good job today so far. Thank you all for being here with me. Now we're going to do some circles. And make them a little bit bigger as we go. Try to keep your shoulders in the water. And we'll go backwards. Same thing, make them a little bigger as we go. Good. Now we have some arm crosses. So we're just going to do this, front and back. If you can't go to the back, that's fine. This is your class. Do the movements to your feeling. You don't want to cause any more pain on your joints. Try to alternate the arms you're crossing in front. Remember, go through your movement. If you feel pain, don't go as far. Good. Now we have some trunk rotations. So we're just going to keep our arms here. Keep your core locked. Nice. Don't want to move the hips. All on the trunk here. If you want, you can hold. Come to the middle. And go again. Stop in the middle. As you get loose, you can make it a full fluid motion. Good job, guys. Everybody keep that up. Next, we're going to have some leg circles. So we're going to balance. You can use a noodle if you want. And gradually get bigger. You don't want to tilt your pelvis out. Keep it straight. Just like this. And keep the motion to where it's comfortable for you. And we'll switch the legs. Do the same thing. And bigger. Like I said, if you need a noodle, and hold it out like this. See, next we have some side leg lifts. We're just going to go out. Noodle if you need it. This is a comfortable movement. Don't tilt that pelvis up. Make sure you're keeping it nice and straight. Good. We'll switch side. Noodle if needed. Get a little off balance myself. The water will be able to help you guys out through the movement. Just go as you're comfortable. Good. Now next, we're going to have some calf raises. Nice and simple. If you need a noodle in front, go ahead. Just up and back down. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down, up, down. We're going to get into our circuit training segment here. So circuit 1, we're going to get started. We're going to do some touchdowns. Do some touchdowns here. So arms up. Make sure the movement is comfortable for you. Do a few reps of these. Good. And then we have front claps. So clap here. And the back, front to back claps. Everybody's doing a great job. Now we're going to do the crosses again. Front, cross your arms. Then we're going to move into the back. Alternate which hand goes in front of the other. Now we're going to move into some power punches. Get some twist in. Twist your arm. Twist the wrist. Hips if needed. Get a nice movement in here. Now we're going to switch to some elbow curls. You can use equipment if needed. You can alternate. Whichever movement is more comfortable for you. You guys are doing a great job today. Now we're going to move into a balance circuit, more of a balance circuit here. And we're going to start with some side trunk bends. So we're just going to put our hands on our hips. Nice weight shift. Shifting our weight. Don't cock the pelvis. Good. Next, we're going to transition into a pelvic circle. We're going to have weight shifting all around. If you need to, keep your arms to the sides. Everybody's doing a great job so far. Next, we're switching into a golf swing. So we're going to have our hands here, coming up, and then back. Left foot up, swinging. Right foot, left foot up. Right foot up, left foot up. Nice weight shifting. We're shifting the weight to the foot that's planted. Good. And we're going to come back to middle. Do some leg lifts. Up. Back down. Need to. Noodle. Next leg. Good. Last, we have some leg crossovers. So we're just going to simply cross the leg over as far as comfortable. As you get comfortable, you can shake your head for more balance. We'll switch over. Left and right with the head. Good. Now, we're going to get into a little circuit training with the next circuit. We're already in circuit training. Our next circuit is going to be more cardio based. So we're going to start with the jump rope. So just arm circles here. Got a little quick there. Now you guys are in the pool. It's going to be like this. Nice jump. Come off your feet if you can. Come off your toes if you can. Good. Now we're going to crisscross. Good. Now we're going to do both hands. Crisscrossing. Kind of like a figure 8 motion here. Our next exercise, getting ready to transfer into, is the rope climb and high knees or a jog in place. So let's get ready to switch to that. So we're going to jog in place. We're going to climb this rope. Make sure you're grabbing it. Climb a ladder, climb a rope, whichever one. Nice jog in place. And as we progress, we're going to start reaching up higher. Higher and higher. Reach up as high as you can. Pull that rope down. Climb up that ladder. Whichever one. When you're reaching up as high as you can, make sure it's comfortable for you. You don't want to cause any more pain. Everybody's doing a great job. Now we're going to transfer into boxing. We're going to get nice punches in. We're going to tuck, bob, weave. Good job. Another progression of this, we're going to switch to a speed bag. So speed bag, just hitting that bag underwater. Keep your arms under the water. Good. Now let's go the other way, backwards. Good. Now, we're going to go back to the boxing. We're going to throw a punch, duck, 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 punch, duck. Back to speed bag. Fast as you can, as comfortable as you can. Everybody's doing great. Switch. Good job, guys. Good job. The hardest circuit. Hardest circuit. Good. Switch to circuit 4 now. Circuit 4, we're going to go back to a little bit more balanced stuff. So, hands on the hip, leaning. Good. Pelvic circles again. Nice weight shifting going on here. Make sure the movement's comfortable. Getting a good stretch all the way around. Keeping your balance. If you need to, hold some noodles. Next, we're going to do a baseball swing. So, we're going to twist our hands over in front. Swing back, twist them back over. Nice rotation through the hips. Back around. Swinging. Good. It should be under the water. Arms under the water. Now when you come through, if you're a right-handed swinger, when you come back to the left, you should come back to the other hand, switch your hands, but for this, it's all right. Make sure you're just rolling the hands over as you come through. Weight shifting to each foot. Good. Next, we have the straight leg lift, and we're going to progress on this from circuit 1 or 2, whichever. Come up, then we're going to come back some with it. Instead of coming straight up and down, we're going to go back as well. Good. Like I said, you can do some nods and use noodles if necessary. Switch legs. Maybe some yes and yes motions now. Good. Now, moving into circuit 5. Back to touchdowns. Good. Touchdowns. If you want, you can extend that back. Do a little bit of hyperextension here. And flexion. Like I said, make sure the movement is comfortable for you. Don't want to overdo it. Good. Next, we're moving to diagonal arm reaches. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Next arm. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. New one now, we're going to do hugs. Nice bear hugs. Coming in. Out. Coming in. Out. Coming in. Out. Coming in. Out. And coming in. Next, we have arm waves overhead. So we can do arm waves. Nice jog with it if you want. Make it a little harder. Everybody's doing good. That's comfortable. If you can reach up higher, it's even better. Good. Good. And then next we have the elbow bend curls to finish it out. Guys did a great job today. Thank you for coming to my first Arthritis Foundation class. I greatly appreciate it. It was a pleasure having all of you here. We're going to move into the cool down here. Work on a little relaxation tips. All right, let's move on into the cool down. We'll do a trunk stretch. We're gonna go nice back, forward, back, forward, side to side, like we have been. Hold that stretch 10 to 15 seconds here. Feel it all up the side, and then switch. Same here. Can also lean back, feel it here. If you spread your legs, you'll feel it more in your groin some. Good. Now, we're going to switch up and do a hip stretch. So we're going to cross those legs, cock a hip out. Can hold on if you need to. Good. Hold it 15 seconds. Feel it here. That's comfortable. Switch the legs over. Same thing. Feel it here. 10 to 15 seconds. Good. Now we're going to switch into a calf stretch and hold a noodle out in front of you. Drive this back leg, calf, heel into the pull floor and hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Good. Switch. Hold this leg 10 to 15 seconds as well. Guys are doing great today. You should feel the burn all the way down your calf here. Everybody's doing a great job. Love the work effort we had today. Good. Do a little breathing, relaxation. We'll get you guys out of here. So what we're going to start with is I'm going to exhale. Inhale slowly. All the way up. Hold. Exhale. Blow out all that air. Good. Inhale. Should feel your rib cage lifting. Exhale. Blow it out. Should hear the. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good job today, guys. You all did a great job. I appreciate you coming to my first Arthritis Foundation class, and I hope to see you again soon, maybe tomorrow, the next day. Thank you for attending.